In 2015, the Tidelands Health Leadership came to Coastal Carolina University, and specifically the WALCollege of Business, because they had a desire to internally develop their own leaders and leadership. So we worked collaboratively with Tidelands Health to figure out what those skills would be and how best to deliver them to their employees. And then over the last nearly decade, we have worked with them to continue to revise that program to meet their changing needs.
The Tidelands Health Leadership Academy is a wonderful opportunity for our leaders to go through various levels of education in partnership with Coastal Carolina and the WALCollege of Business. And what it allows is a curriculum that teaches our leaders more leadership skills, how to enhance the current skills that they have, develop new skills, and really allows us to drive our organization to a next level. And it's really been something that's been special. There's 3 levels. The first level is taught by Coastal professors. The second level is taught by our senior leaders. And the third level is then again taught by Coastal professors. And the really neat thing is after the third level is complete, our employees have an opportunity to receive a certification in healthcare administration, which then can lead to 12 credits or a master's degree. So not only are they just going to some training that they feel like they have to, they're actually getting a really great benefit out of that and starting to work towards their master's degree. So one of the biggest things that we can do at Tidelands Health is designate ourselves as the employer of choice. And by doing that, we need to have the best leaders that we possibly can. And putting our leaders through this program has allowed our leaders to really shine and improve their skill sets. We've been able to demonstrate that through statistical analysis. When we look at our engagement survey, we're able to see that those leaders that have gone through the program have scored significantly higher than those who haven't. We also see lower turnover, higher engagement scores from those employees within those leaders' teams, and it really just leads to a better culture overall for the organization.
One of our 4 strategic priorities in the WALCollege of Business is community engagement. And we do that in a number of ways, and one of those ways is the professional development of community organizations, companies, businesses, to develop their employees or community members. So the Tidelands Health Leadership Academy is a great example, really our marquee example of how we've done that in the WALCollege of Business, developing a leadership development program that meets the needs of that client and then adapts with their needs as they change. One of our key strengths is really our ability to meet the needs of the client. So our flexibility in content delivery. I think another key strength is flexibility in timing. You know, when a company is affected, for example, by a global pandemic, we can adjust or pause as priorities change, and that certainly happened in our relationship with Tidelands Health Leadership Academy. And we also provide flexibility in content delivery, so we've been able to adapt to an in-person delivery, an online delivery, as well, or a hybrid model. And importantly, we have exceptional faculty, so our executive development and leadership development is delivered by faculty in the WALCollege of Business who are experts in their field and therefore can provide really high quality professional development and leadership. As we've worked with Tidelands Health over the last nearly 10 years, we have really partnered with them to collaborate and adapt in a number of different ways. One of those ways is in content. So as the program's needs or the employees' needs have changed, we've also been able to work really closely with them to figure out how best we can deliver for their changing needs. And then in timing, as I mentioned, and in the delivery options. So we've been able to provide opportunities for different participants in their programs, moving into their medical staff, for example, and offering CME credit, partnering with them to be able to do that. And as I mentioned, multiple modalities as well. And I think the reason this works so well is that Tidelands Health is really great about giving exceptional feedback. We get feedback from participants at every cohort, what worked well, what we can improve, and we work really closely with their leadership to figure out how their needs are adapting and changing and how we might be able to best help them meet those needs.
What we've seen is that the leaders that have gone through the Leadership Academy and all the various levels have higher retention rates. They tend to be better leaders, and there's always the adage that people don't leave their job, they leave their leader. And our leaders that have gone through the program have become better and stronger, and that's made our employees want to stay. So having less turnover has really been something that's encouraging. And then it's also really motivated our employees to want to work for that leader, want to do a better job. And it's really become a really nice program that's allowed all of those different pieces to come together and create something special within our entire culture. I can't say enough about all the professors and people that we've worked with within the WALCollege business. It's been a great partnership. Anytime we need anything, they're there. It's easy to get a hold of everybody. The professors have been top-notch. I've been so impressed with the education that they've provided our employees. Our employees love the program. We do it in cohorts, and we always have a waiting list because people want to sign up and want to be a part of it, and they've always just heard from their peers such great things. So I think that just the closeness and the proximity is nice, but it goes beyond that. It really goes into the education part of what they're able to provide, what the leadership is wanting, and then what the professors at Coastal are able to give them. And it's a really special partnership that I think goes a long ways.